Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Arcade Paradise. Now, this is a new one for me. It came out with Humble last month and I've been quite excited to see it. It's by Wired Productions and Nosebleed Interactive, and it is this wonderful 90s fueled game where you essentially turn your family laundromat into an arcade. So today we're just going to go through the setup. We're going to go through the first kind of phases of the game, but it is amazing. I've played a little bit of it lately, and just to kind of get my feet under the table and work out what I need to do, but it's pretty simple in the kind of early phases of it, and I'm really excited. The soundtrack is amazing. This art style is lovely. Obviously, this is not the art style for the entire game. We actually get pretty realistic when we get into it, but everything is a mini game in Arcade Paradise, and it's fun. You know, like simple things like cleaning and stuff. Once you fill up your rubbish bag, you then have to throw it in a trash can, and there's a meter that fills up, and once you fill up that meter, if you get the highest point on that meter, you get a high score and a really cool little reward of extra cash. So yeah, and here we are at King Wash, our family laundromat, and watch this transition. This is great. Look at that, the way that it just softens down and we are immediately there in Arcade Paradise. So it's pretty basic. We look around with our mouse and we use our WSAD keys to move into the laundromat. Excuse me. I am recovering from a little bit of a cold right now, so that might be why. And here is the family laundromat. It's basic. It doesn't look amazing, but it was our father's, and we essentially have to run it for him. Now, we don't want to just run a laundromat, and we don't want to permanently run a laundromat. The idea is to convert this into a sprawling arcade with loads of classic machines. And yeah, we need to convince our father that that's the best way to go profitably. So he's going to go over the basics with us. We've got to take a basket of laundry. Now, this is something that you will do. You get a nice bonus to it. The quicker you do it, the better. So you grab your laundry, you put it straight in the washing machine. We've got lots of weird things there. And once that's done, after 2.5 hours, we can actually use our watch here, our classic 90s digital watch, to see what time it is. And then we need to get to cleaning up the mess. This big boy burger is not going to stay around, neither's this one. So we've got a load of stuff that we just need to pick up. We'll find a bunch of odd socks and stuff around here as well. They will need to go in, get rid of this trash, and I think that's about it for now. It doesn't look like we can find any more. Another coffee cup there, and another can, and that must be our stuff full. Right, off we go round the corner here, into this dumpster, and here's our bar, our little mini game. There we go, straight in, and we get a nice S rank and a little bit of a reward for hitting that. So obviously you want to try and do that well as much as possible. Now, this has skipped ahead and this wash has now finished, so we can empty that, throw it straight in the tumble dryer here. We'll fill that up and then that will go away for a certain amount of time. Once we fill that and get that complete, we then put it over here on this counter for customers to pick up. Next up, we've got to fix a toilet, so that's in there. Through here, you can see our old arcade machines. And that, as you can tell, our watch will tell us when we've got things that we need to do. But yeah, those arcade machines are going to become a big part in this very soon. So let's clean the toilet. We just need to rotate this brush until we find a sweet spot there, and then we plunge and plunge and plunge and plunge. And again, another mini game. The toilet takes damage, and it is flushed and cleaned. Great, that's all done now. So those clothes may well be dry now. It might have skipped it through, I'm not sure. There we go. We'll collect these clean clothes. All done now. I'm not going to bother folding them up. I don't have time to do that. You can do it yourself. And we get our rank reward for completing that in a certain amount. Oh, I did fold them. Well, I'm a better laundrette owner than I thought. So we found the backroom key here in this pile of clothes. In we go to the back room. And here you will see the arcade machines that we have at the moment. We're going to clean up a little bit more rubbish here. think there's some more stuff there. There should be some on the floor. Yeah, old newspapers. Now, one thing I do need to mention is... Oh, when I first played it, there was a newspaper that spawned in here that I could not pick up at all, and it just stayed there. So I'm quite pleased it hasn't spawned in this run. So we have a chat message. Now, our chat message is in our back room here on this classic PC. Now, if you're an old bloke like me, you may well remember this screensaver. It was the dominant screensaver for me, apart from the pipes as well, when I got my first PC. Anyway, in our chat box, Leslie is our sister, and Dad has given us a patronising speech. Yeah, so half a degree equals... We have half a degree in business management, basically, and our dad thinks we have no ambition whatsoever. Being told to empty the hoppers. Now, the hoppers are what we have to collect the money within our actual games machines and everything else. So we'll crouch down here. We have hoppers here to empty. If we have a look, we've got $137 there. $96. And $250. That's amazing. Right, the washing machines are also token operated. So we can then get our token money from there. That's $18. So we've got $571. I want to get rid of the trash bag, but we can't do that because we are locked in to objectives. So let's move on through. We'll go back to the safe here, where we have another little mini game where we just need to rotate. It doesn't matter which way we rotate it, as long as we can get to the prompt to press E. We'll have entered the code incorrectly. And there we go. Our safe is open and the money is placed in the safe. And we've got another chat message. And this, again, is us telling our sister that we have emptied those those boxes and a fortune in the cabinets. So, let's buy some new arcade machines. We just go on through here, finish this chat off. And then we can buy our new arcade machine. We've bought Strike Gold. So the business is open from 8 AM until 11 PM, and it's going to generate profit whilst we're on the premises. We can have a look at what time it is on our watch. It's 2 PM now. And when we are done with our day, what we do is, we've got a customer in here now playing on our arcade machine. We'll go to the bus across the road there and leave. But now we have the rest of the day. Oh, I've got to collect more trash. So it won't actually let me throw the trash bag until it's full. Now, I'm going to talk about chewing gum in a second, but for now, we're going to do this. So it's micromanagement, it's time management. You've got to pick these things up, get the washing done in time, make sure that you're emptying all of those drums quickly so you get the maximum amount of money from your work day. And that's it for now anyway. I haven't got that far in it, so we'll just see how things go. Let's get this gum removed. So again, we have to... Oh, it's disgusting, isn't it? Look at this. But you will get a little hidden package and a nice $30 bonus there. So there's gum everywhere. Now, yes, I do need to mention, as you walk past your guests, they do seem to phase out of existence. But yeah, we need to keep an eye out for more gum. And once we clean that, we get another nice bonus. And it's all going to be important because our first objective is to buy 2 new arcade machines. We've already ordered one, but we are going to have to get a second one, which means we're going to need to make another $500. So the only way we can do that is by making money from the laundromat so far and hope that some of those arcade machines start to bring in a bit of money. Now, what we can do, we can go into our arcade management here. We're just going to grab our PDA here, and we're going to just adjust the prices of the arcade machines to try and bring in a little bit more profit. So all I'm interested in is the income per hour on this tab here. You want to get that to the highest. So that will do. It looks like that's going to bring us in a nice bit of money. So that's done. Video air hockey. Let's boost this up. If we can just find a way to... It's not very popular, so what we'll do is we'll leave the difficulty on hard and we'll put the price up. And again, we'll get 1 play per hour and make $1.50 per hour from that. And then this one, we'll try and... Or are these the... Yeah, again, this is... Oh, there we go, 50 pence. Get 3 plays per hour. We drop it down to medium. That's $1.32. Yeah, okay, so they all have an individual one. These goals here that you see, that's for us. If we complete these, we will increase the machine's popularity. So, what we'll do is, while we're waiting for these things to go, let's go have a go at one of our arcade machines. So here we are. We've got the video air hockey. We're going to play single player. And let's go. And yeah, you can see it's almost like you have this overriding management game with a bunch of mini games thrown in. And I'm going to lose this because... Oh, well, we've pulled back. We've pulled level. And yeah, once this is done, we can hopefully crack on. And the good thing is, our watch will continue to work while we're playing this game. So, this is basically how you keep yourself busy whilst you're waiting for your laundrette jobs to be complete. There we go. Right, we lost. So, if I now go to my video air hockey here, have a look at goals. I've played 1 of 5 rounds. I need to win 1 game and score 3 own goals. So, I'm close on the 3 own goals, so we can do that. And that wash is now done. I've completed a goal there. So, let's leave. That will just increase the popularity of the machine a little bit. So we've got some washers done here. We're going to empty all of that. And then we'll put these in the dryer. And you can see we've already got a new wash queued up there on the side. We've got 2 actually. We're going to throw those in. Get the washers on the go. And then we can just go back and play some more games. Which, you know, it's not a bad life. We've currently got 3 arcade machines in there that we can have a little bit of fun with while the laundry's getting done. And then we just come back out and fill up the machines again. And unfortunately, this is just what you have to do in the early phases of the game because you don't have anything else. You can't just manage and run those arcade machines. But I'm wondering if maybe at some point you'll be able to hire staff and do a little bit more there. So here we go. This is a Pac-Man clone, but it's based on Grand Theft Auto. So we'll come in and we'll just start once again driving around. And this is one of the cooler ones, I think. And we've got the tank, which means we can now go and attack the police that are here. And you get 3 lives as well in this. So if you are caught, you have an opportunity to run. And you can run back to a car, get back in the car, and carry on playing, which I thought was really cool. So we're going to keep trying on this one. I think we're doing pretty well. Just got to make sure that we are watching out for the police that are driving around. We've got 1 on our tail, but that should be another tank there. Excellent. We're going to push on and follow this one here. There we go. We've got them out. Give us a nice little boost to our score. And I can see another opportunity for a tank here, but I'm going to leave that. Got a nice clean run all the way along this side of the map. And another tank there at the end of the lane, so we'll pick that one up. But it doesn't look like there's any police in sight. We'll back on ourselves there and clean up in here. Get a load more money there. Got 1 there. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Right, now we've got an opportunity to run. So this is it. This is what we do. We get a run through the streets, getting chased by the police, but we are busted, unfortunately. We got cornered there. Now, if we just go back to our arcade management and have a look at what Racer Chaser's goals are, complete all 3 levels, make it to a new car 5 times after crashing, knock out 30 cops and get a score of 10,000. So, all of those will kind of contribute to our score and help us improve the actual popularity. Now, Woody's Adventure is like a... we're going to skip through all of this dialogue because it takes a while, but it is a bit like Candy Crush or something, except it's got a slight open world. So what we need to do here is just swap these around until the Yomo meter fills up and before the time on the left runs out. Once we fill up that Yomo meter, we complete this portion of the level. Now, what we need to do is, it's basically match 3. So you're matching tiles and you then get these bonuses, the slices of cake and stuff, and they take out various blocks, and there we go. We've completed that level. Got a nice little score there, and we can move on. We've now got a doggy following us. We get to take the dog for a walk, and that dryer is done. So what we then need to do is kind of come in here, we fight those things, and once we defeat them, we get stars to unlock the next level. Kind of a bit like Super Mario, where you unlock all of your new worlds and stuff. And yeah, it's really interesting. So a lot of the arcade machines have really cool little mini games attached to them. But the main kind of thing for us right now is to push the laundry, because that's where we're going to make the most of our money for now. We do have a new arcade machine coming tomorrow, so once we get this day out of the way, we will be able to get all of that sorted as well. Now, some of our dryers are done, and what I'll do is we'll get our new arcade machines in, and once they're complete, what I'll do is we'll jump ahead and we'll talk about where we get up to, because this is not the end of this game. It's all about kind of getting things to a point where you can turn this into a fully fledged arcade as opposed to a laundromat. Now, unfortunately, there never comes a time where these stop filling up, so you do need to judge, are you going to have enough time left to do those extra loads? Because if you don't get them done in time, you have to leave the laundromat, otherwise you will pass out in here, and you wake up here the next day. Now, one thing you don't want to do is have these clothes in overnight, because your rank will plummet. You'll end up with a C rank, which gives you barely any money. But as we are now past, I think if we have a look at our opening hours, just go outside, 8 PM we're supposed to close, and that doesn't seem to have happened. We're still open at 8 PM, so we know no laundry has been left there. Once these washers have finished, this one's done in about an hour and a half, and these drying cycles will be done very soon. Once they're finished, we've still got someone in here. Hopefully they're doing their own laundry and don't leave me any to do. But let's have a look at what our machines have earned today. $10 from that one. $9 from that one. $9 from that one. So we made a small profit on that. And as you can see, the laundry service certainly is, at the moment, making a lot more money. But if we go into our PDA again, you can actually have a look here. We've got another little game in here. The llama. There we go. And then we can buy upgrades, but we can't unlock those yet. We can't unlock our to-do list yet. All we can do is have a quick look at our accounts. And you can see the laundromat income is vastly superior to the arcade at the moment. Maintenance is giving us a little bit of money, and our popularity level. So this is what we need to watch out for. It won't expand for a while yet, but we just have to wait. But now, what I'll do is I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to show you a few things once our second arcade machine has been purchased, and then we'll talk about the next steps. So I will see you in a couple of days' time once we've made a nice bit of bank to sort everything out here. Alright, so here comes our second arcade machine. Now, we're looking pretty good now. We have 5 arcade machines, but our room is now full. So we're going to need to get in touch with our sister, who works at the city council, and she is going to help us out with a little bit of an expansion. But first of all, let's just take a quick look at the map here. So this is the map of our room, our laundrette. So you can see the laundromat is right in the front there, and then the back room is where all of our arcade machines are. Now, we can move these around, but what we do want to do is expand. We've got our office there, but then you can see there's 3 rooms here that we can look to expand into. I'm going to start by filling up this machine and getting our first load of washing done for the day, and then we'll go into the office and see what that chat message was. Now, what I do want to show you before we do that, though, is we go to our arcade management and our video air hockey. We've completed all of the goals for that. That has increased the popularity of air hockey, and then all of the machines around it will also get a nice little popularity boost as well, so that's good. A good start, because it's allowed us within 2 days to buy 2 brand new arcade machines. So, here we go. They don't actually want it. We've said that the old arcade machines are going to do well. Our dad is not pleased with it. We've put in our projections and stuff, and he still doesn't like the idea, unfortunately. And yeah, we just have to prove him wrong now. We already have bought 2 new machines, given the charts and everything, so yeah, that is a shame, but we're just going to have to deal with it and prove our father wrong. So let's do some cleanup and stuff while we are waiting for further stuff to come through. And we got another chat message, and I can tell you from previous experience, this is our sister giving us a little bit of a heads up that she can help us out with some planning permission. And that is what we need. So let's get rid of this trash first, and then we will move on with the main story. We need to collect more trash. I'm pretty sure we are full. But yeah, we'll grab... Oh, we're going to get this gum first, apparently. So let's yank that off. There we go. Nice hidden package of $30. Surely we're full now. We are. The bag is full. Let's get rid of this. Nice S rank for us and a lovely little bonus of $30 there. We're already making profit. If I got paid, like, what's that in English money? Like 20 quid? Every time I threw a bag of rubbish out, I'd be doing it all day. Right, let's grab this and throw this in. But as you can see, it is mainly about building up your finances in the early days so you can afford more machines, getting those expansions, in very much in the same vein as most simulator games go. You start out with an initial set of objectives to help you learn the game, but there's a lot of fun here because there's so many mini games that we can play. So Strike Gold is a bit like a Manic Miner, and then over here we've got a... If we just play this one, we are essentially going to be moving blocks from A to B to match them up. So we just shift these all the way over here, drop them on the pallets, and then we do the same here. Get all of the colours matched up to complete the set and complete our day at work. It's not the most entertaining arcade machine game, I will give it that, but yeah, there we go. We've completed that goal as well, which will improve the popularity of that machine. I'm not quite sure what the goal was, but we've done it nonetheless, and that is really good. So let's have a quick look over. In here, we've got some more gum in the toilet there. Oh, we do need to respond to that message. There we go. We got that hidden package as well. $20 in the bank. Cool. Right, we'll carry on through here because I do have a few more bits of rubbish to pick up in the back room there. And another pizza box. I think that's us done. Let's have a quick look over there. Yep, bag is full. And let's see what the message is here. So there we go. Yes, it's our sister. Straight no, shot it down. It didn't work. So now we need to prove our father wrong. But yeah, we have no space left. Can't move any of the cabinets into the main laundry area because our dad would know, and Leslie has said she's going to knock down that wall, or at least get it sorted for us, and then we can prove that we're going to make this a success. So, this guy, shop fitter, we need another $900 to make our dreams come true of knocking through this wall here. Let's just have a look at what our cabinets have got so far. We got $28 from that one, and then a small amount from all of these other ones here. We have just improved the popularity of that one. So actually what we better do is we better open up our arcade management here. Find stack overflow. Let's have a quick look at the goals. Complete the first day in less than 27 seconds. Right, get fired 13 times. Make it to day 14 without getting fired. Use undo 100 times. We are going to boost the difficulty and boost the price per play. And we're going to try and get this working for us. So $2.95 there. I think $2.95 is going to be the best option for us. We can get $2.95 on a 50 cents play. We're going to go with that. And then there's some more rubbish there. Oh, our bag's full. So out we go. Do we have some laundry complete? Yes, we do. We can get that in the dryers and then push on. So what we're going to do is I am once again going to jump ahead a few days, make up some money and order that expansion. And then once that is complete, I will show you the finished expanded rooms for our new arcade, and we'll call it there. Incidentally, if you do like this and you want to see me play more, it's quite an easy one to film and stuff, and I do love a sim game, and we all do. We've played quite a few, some good, some not so good. But this one has been pretty fun. Just a nice kind of, a little bit mindless, a little bit of time management and stuff, jumping from A to B and things, and I've had a lot of fun doing this one. And the retro arcade style and the 90s nostalgia is something that I'm really enjoying about it. So I would happily play a little bit more. Maybe when I finally get a bit of time to get back into streaming things, would be a good one to put on so that we can just chat while we're managing our laundromat / arcade. I'm hoping at some point it is no longer a laundromat and we can redesign this entire entrance area. It still throws me a little bit that they go all pixelated as you approach them. It's like I can't have any conversations with any of you because you've now disappeared. But you have left some gum behind, so I'll just grab that. Stubborn one, this one. Wow. Come on. Get off. There we go. Wow. That was not letting go. But $50. Oh, hello, new one here. And then, like, yeah, going over to them. And then they just vanish is still disconcerting. Anyway, let's make some money. And I will see you once we've completed our expansion. So, we've made enough money for this expansion. Let's see what it looks like. Wow, okay, here we go. Looking good. More space, more washing machines. Okay, but we now have this. Let's have a look at what it looks like on the outside. It's exactly the same. But we now have a little sandwich board outside. It says arcade in the back of the laundrette, which is pretty cool. Obviously through here, it's pretty much exactly the same. And there we have it. We still haven't managed to get in here. They've extended round the back, though, and made a little bar here. We've got some lovely new locations for our arcade machines, and that is much, much better. Of course, though, we now have to do another day of work before we can actually save our progress. So, without further ado, I'm going to get this one over and done with. And thank you all for stopping by today. And yeah, let's just admire our new arcade before we close out this video. So I hope you've enjoyed Arcade Paradise. I think it's a pretty cool game. It's got that lovely 90s nostalgia. I mean, oh my god, look at this carpet. Oh, that is giving me so many childhood flashbacks. We had like a bowling alley that had this. I can't remember what it was. Mega Bowl. It used to be called Mega Bowl. It was like a big bowling franchise in the UK, and the carpet was exactly like this. And that was pretty much, yeah, arcade machines and lots of stuff. Yeah, oh, hello. You okay? There's something else going on in here. Oh! And on that note, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.